Good morning.
Good morning. You were saying
I was about to say na we are live.
live. Gulatan. Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're watching us from. For those watching the replay, so I am Mel.
And I'm Jess.
So we are the couple behind this page and the website.
Meljess.com.
Yes. So again, it's a Sunday. It's a sunny Sunday here in the Philippines. We're coming to you live from the Philippines. So for those who are new to our page, we are Mel and Jess, and we help busy people build successful businesses online and help them also brace for life adventures offline.
Mhm.
There. So
Okay.
the title of this segment is debunking myths with Mel and Jess.
Yeah.
Myths. Again.
Meets. Not meet.
Andun na naman tayo. So, spell myth.
Myths.
Yes. What are myths? And why do we need to
Okay.
debunk them?
Well, myths are misconceptions or untruths. And it's important that we debunk it because in debunking myths, we are able to determine what is the truth, and we are able to come up with a better appreciation of the things that we have to decide on. Kaya naisip namin na gumawa nitong segment na itong debunking myths because we are also walking everyone, especially yung mga bago sa, ano, sa online business, to help better appreciate the truths and unearth as well the untruths about myths of having online business.
Correct. So, as we all know, with social media, medyo kalat na yung fake news and all this information. So, we find that it's important to debunk those myths and stick to the facts and truths lang. So, what we share in this segment are facts and experiences that we think are antidotes to
Mm.
fake news and myths. So, we do it one myth at a time. So, if you notice, we're already on episode 3. Well, episode 3 pa lang pala. Because episode 1, we talked about work-life balance, the myth of work-life balance. And then episode 2, we debunked the myth that you need to be techie
Techie.
or
Mhm.
good with computers for you to be able to do this digital
Me,
business.
techie, not at all.
Yes, between the two of us, ako yung mas techie. Actually, ako yung nag-set up nito. So, presenting our guest
Yep.
speaker. So,
The very
um,
reason or example of why you don't have to be techie is me. I'm not at all techie.
aside from that, if you may not notice it, but we're actually very introverted people. But we find that going live has been able to make us go out of our comfort zone and also help develop us personally and professionally. So we kind of have fun now doing go lives like this. Medyo sparse nga lang yung episodes in between, but yeah. So going back, episode 3, we will tackle this myth. The myth is
That you
you.
need to be good at selling in this digital business. So in short, that magaling kang magbenta. Totoo ba yun?
Ikaw ba?
I'll
Sige,
answer that.
okay. Have you tried selling something?
Yes, pero because of my experience na ano, meron kaming tindahan ng mga spare parts ng sasakyan. So I really don't need to sell if you know what I mean. I mean people would go to our store to buy spare parts of cars because they already know what they wanted and they are looking for a specific spare part. So I don't have to convince them to buy something. So they just go there to get the item, they check it out if it's the same match with the spare part that they're looking for, and pay. That's all. I don't need to tell them, ay, ganito po, ganyan, ganyan. I don't have to really convince them to buy. So, is that selling? Probably hindi kasi nagbantay lang ako ng tindahan.
And madalas, ikaw ba yung nakakausap talaga ng customer?
Hindi
Hindi
rin
din.
kasi yung may mga mekaniko kami na na were able to guide properly yung bumibili ng spare parts. So I guess I really suck at selling.
Ako naman, well, because of my Chinoy background, laking tindahan din ako. So, so bantay tindahan yung childhood days ko before. But I wasn't really good at selling. Mas more on nandun ako sa kahera na side. So, mas more on nagbibilang ako at nagkukwenta ng isusukli kesa yung nagbebenta. So, I wouldn't really call that experience with selling. In fact, minsan nga sinasabi nila nung minsan na pagkakamalan ako nasa labas na sa tindera, minsan sasabihin ng sungit ng dera. So, so, yun nga, hindi kami salesy persons, but we did try. To be fair, we did try going into weekend markets.
Mhm.
We actually did a yard sale, but
Mm.
we found that it was very dependent on the schedules din of the organizers. So, a lot of limitations. And syempre, actually after each parang weekend market, we found ourselves very drained, no?
Yes, especially me.
Especially siya. Oh, ako yung mas nakikiusap actually kapag may bibili. Pero at the end of the day, alam mo yung parang pagod na pagod ka as introverted people. Pagod na pagod kang makiusap sa mga tao. But
Mm.
at the end of the day, it was worth it. Yun nga lang, parang sobrang draining on our part. Ano pa bang ibang selling experience? As office, when I was in the corporate world before, you know the CSR activity, so fundraising for a cause. So yun naman, I think that's a different angle to it. Iba yung motivated ka because of a good cause, but it's not really for the business. Kumbaga, hindi profit mindset yung nasa isip mo eh. So we've had sparse selling experiences, but not really selling
Not
experiences, no?
selling at all. Oh,
So,
but actually, yung ano, we also had an experience in the weekend market. So before the pandemic, merong weekend market sa in the community where we live. So we also sold some used items,
for
etc.
decluttering.
For decluttering purpose,
Mm.
more than anything. And we have had friends who joined us in that weekend market, and we really admire them. Ang galing nila mag-upsell. Alam mo yun, um, they are able to pair certain items with other items that are available sa kanila, and nabibenta nila kagad. So sabi ko, hindi ko kaya yon, but I really admire them. And that's one realization also that I had, na if there's a particular business that I would go in, I hope it's a business that will not involve selling, because I am certain that is not a skill that I have at all.
Yun yung isa sa main considerations namin when we found about this digital business. My initial question was, kailangan ko ba magbenta dito?
Mm-mm.
Because we know for a fact that we cannot do it. Paano kung wala kaming benta kasi hindi naman kami marunong magbenta? So,
Tsaka I told Mel also, no, if it's a business that will require active selling, or it will require parang being able to convince people to buy certain items, sabi ko, it's not the business model for us. So sabi ko, it's a no. Ganun.
yes, it's a no. So thankfully, when we did our due diligence with this
Mm.
business, we found out that it's totally different from your traditional business or even online businesses where you do live selling. And actually, speaking of live, wait, let's see a comment. Meron tayong 1,000 views. Hindi. Ayin, hello Mel and Jess.
Hello.
Happy Sunday, Ayin. Ayan, from our 1,000th viewer. Okay, so why did we like this business? Um, pam pamain, sorry pamain po. Wala, anong imamain mo? Wala kang mamamain sa amin. So, ayun, yun nga, we don't do live selling. We just do like some videos like this na live because we try to have fun with
Oh,
the
and we
content
share
also.
experience. We share our own journey in handling this particular online business. More than anything, it's more of sharing our experience, sharing our insights as well as to how one could probably go into such a kind of business, gaya nito, digital business.
Correct. So what the thing that we like about this digital business is, yun nga, no selling involved. It doesn't require you to, reach out to strangers or even
Mm.
bug family and friends to buy this product or service. That's something that we really cannot do ourselves. We do admire people who do that, but Us, hindi namin kaya yon. So
Well,
we,
if you also imagine, well, doing an online business means sending private messages to friends and folks out there. And if you've had experience like that, meron kayong kakilala or kaibigan na nag-send sa'yo ng message and telling them about an online business, well, this is not that kind of business. Kasi hindi mo kailangan mag-send ng message to anyone to tell them about this particular digital business. Iba yung model niya. And this is the main reason why I said yes to this kind of business.
mm-mm. But we do appreciate, because of the posts that we've been putting out and the content that we've been putting out, we do appreciate friends and family who actually reach out to us to ask
Yes.
about the digital business. So we're open to everyone naman. So we just let them explore the digital business, but we don't, try to convince or pressure them to buy this or that. So we just let the do this. We just let the system do the hard work for us. So
Mhm.
what we really like about this digital business as well is that, the automation helps us a lot in terms of closing the deals, and also even with shipping and inventory, we don't need to worry about that because we have partner companies
Yeah.
who are very reliable in doing that. So all we actually do for the most part is digital, marketing. So we do sales, and, well, not really sales, marketing part, of the business on social media platforms like this. So that's, one feature, or actually myth, that we want to debunk for today. So the myth again
No,
is,
no selling experience or skill required
so
to
that
be in this kind of
that
business.
is the fact.
Yes, that's
The
the
myth
fact.
is you have to have selling experience. So that's a no. So there.
Yeah.
What else do we want to share with this episode?
Hmm, I guess that's it.
Tagal ng isip na. But, sige, side plug na lang. Congratulations to our recent expansions in Australia, Pacific Islands, and of course, lalay pa ba tayo dito rin sa Philippines. So
Philippines.
we've had, several business expansions over the past week, and we congratulate them. And as like most of us, they also did not come with any extensive sales or business background, but they saw the potential of this business and they jumped in. And of
Mhm.
course, they also did their own due diligence. But I think mas nangibabaw din how they understood the business.
I'd like to, before that, no, sabi mo kung meron ako ihahabol. Meron ihahabol. Naisip ko lang
May
bigla.
inisip pala talaga siya.
Meron
Okay.
iniisip ko.
Ah,
Yung due diligence. Doing due diligence is really an important part of this particular business. So it means, kung ikaw interested ka, ikaw mismo aralin mo. And you'll make time to study more in-depth yung business na ito. And on your own, you're able to filter through the different information that will be given to you and decide on your own if really this kind of business is for you. So, in going through that due diligence, you yourself will eventually discover what we are telling you right now, na hindi kailangan ang selling experience or selling skills at all to be in this kind of business.
yes. So, to close,
Mhm.
so if you'd like to know more, just send us a message here on our Facebook page, or visit our website. Again, that's, meljust.com. We'll also flash it at the end of this episode. And, we'll catch you again on our next
Next
episode,
episode of Debunking Meets with Mel and Jess.
where we share facts and experiences as antidotes to fake news and myths taken.
One myth at a time. Myth, not meat. Okay.
There you go.
All
Happy
right.
Sunday.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye.